You don't know what you just did. You really don't understand the consequences and the logical conclusion of this. You literally just radicalized millions of people against you today by killing one of the most popular political commentators in the entire fucking global ecosystem. What did you think that was gonna do?
You killing this guy is gonna make his ideas even stronger. Because when people see somebody die, it's like, oh, their message was so strong that they had to kill them. It must be true. Charlie Kirk is dead. They made him a martyr. Video by Maury. Charlie Kirk was a conservative political figure and would debate people, and he will push his values onto others. It was a true sad situation that he got killed, and in public where everybody watched, everybody's traumatized after that. No matter how controversial the person, no matter how dumb their ideas are, no matter the agendas that they push, we should never result in killing somebody, because it just shows how fragile your mentality is. Somebody else spewing to you their ideology makes it so that you have to kill them. That's how much you care. Let's get into it. Let's see how Maury broke it down.
I just want to start this video out by saying that America, we're fucked. I promise you, none of you want to live in a country, in a land, in a society where people are constantly being murdered, robbed, mugged, or assassinated like Charlie Kirk did today for their political opinions. I promise you, you do not want to live in a society like that. This man's life was stripped away today. A father, a husband of two, and a family man, all because he had political takes of which certain people did not agree with. Now, there are a lot of conspiracy theories out there of what...
Because of how extreme his views are, he should have had a better security detail, such as Trump, for example. Trump is a controversial figure. He 100% needs snipers on roofs to make sure that he's safe.
Whether or not this was some black ops operation funded by some CIA, FBI, patsy type situation, we don't know. But what I do know, though, is that in general, the general sentiment right now is that this should not have happened to a man with moderate at best traditional American values who just wanted to debate people on college campuses, push forth his own political beliefs and takes, like every other political commentator out there, like a Hassan Abi or a Destiny or a Tim Pool or Cenk Uygur or a Rachel Maddow, a Rogan and H3H3. Guys, if you genuinely think the death and the killing and assassination of Charlie Kirk was justified today, I want you to leave this channel immediately, because I promise you, you don't want to live in a society where people are being assassinated for their own political opinions or their own opinion.
It is wild to see people's true colors, that they are celebrating his death and justifying it.
In general, this man, by the way, was a Christian man. He believed in God. I don't necessarily believe in that stuff, but I do understand. He, in his own right, was trying to live righteously. He was not an extremist, although in this day and age, everything is extreme to someone else, depending on that person's political beliefs and takes. Like, we live in a day and age where some people genuinely believe the right to free speech is an extreme take. I shit you not. And honestly, I couldn't give a fuck less what side of the political aisle you lean on, left, right, center, up, down, diagonal. I don't care. Anybody trying to justify the death of this man because he may have said X, Y, Z in the past, of which you did not like to hear, needs to be exiled from society. I swear to God, we cannot coexist with people like you. You are too extreme. You are not willing to come to the table and debate and converse and exchange opinions.
Your first weapon should always be your thoughts and your ideas. It should never result in like, oh, I disagree with this guy, let me go shoot him. That is an insane take, and it's ultimately just reflective on our society, that we agree with somebody so much that we are not willing to hear them out, and we just want to take them out. He made a lot of enemies. Obviously, he had a big following. When you make so many enemies and you're so anti, because of his religion, you got to be anti-gay, you got to be anti-trans. There's also a clip of Charlie Kirk saying that black people behaved better when they were under white people.
When blacks in America did not have the same rights they had today, they were less murderous, there was less break-ins. Why is that? And the data shows they were actually better in the 1940s. It was bad, it was evil, but what happened?
Because, they didn't have that freedom to, I guess, act astray or whatever. When you say things like this, you have to know that some extreme people are going to take this and run with it and let it fester in their heart and ultimately want to see your demise. I'm not justifying it. You can't go into an unsafe environment knowing the things that you say and think. This is why very important politicians like Donald Trump have insane bodyguards that watch every single angle.
opinions and traditions and values of which can be argued in a civilized manner. And for those of you who support this and the person who actually did this, you don't know what you just did. You really don't understand the consequences and the logical conclusion of this. You literally just radicalized millions of people against you today by killing one of the most popular political commentators in the entire fucking global ecosystem. What did you think that was gonna do?
You killing this guy is gonna make his ideas even stronger. Because when people see somebody die, it's like, oh, their message was so strong that they had to kill them. It must be true. So let's say you disagreed with Charlie Kirk, which a lot of people did because he would have some pretty strong and crazy takes. You're just gonna make these extreme people even more extreme. If there was somebody on the fence and they don't know if they're leaning left or right, I don't care about politics, yo. Politics is just a mind virus that it's just used for you to point at the other person and tell them that they're stupid and wrong for what they believe in. But all I'm saying is that it's going to be used to justify, oh, now I'm going to be even more to the right. It's very dumb that that's going to happen because it's not the average person who is going to go murder somebody, but we are going to judge the other side for what this one crazy individual did.
Gonna bring more people to your side? Did you think that wasn't gonna make more people radicalized and extreme against your own political beliefs? Did you really think that people were just gonna fall back, be scared, and say, oh no, I don't want to be killed now? Like, my guy, as far as I can tell, Charlie Kirk was just some moderate Republican family guy who showed up at college campuses, debated dumb college kids, made memes about it, posted to YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever, held his own little rallies and events for his supporters, and was out here basically just trolling people, like nothing beyond that. Now I understand he may have had opinions or beliefs of which offended certain people, but again, do you really want to live in a society where people are assassinated for having political takes or opinions that are offensive to a certain group of people? Whether those people are on the left or the right, I promise you, you do not want to live in that society because that shit is scary. But I will say the ever increasing escalation of political violence in this country is very horrifying, and it's only going to lead to civil war, like eventual war, whether at a small scale via militia versus militia, assassinations of popular political leaders on either left or right, or even escalating up on into a larger scale via a military coup. People in the military becoming radicalized, trying to take over the federal government or specific state governments and saying enough is enough in the name of protecting their own families, friends, and communities. I just want to say that this is not good at all, and I truly believe that we finally reached the boiling point. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back. We've reached the precipice, the point of no return, and the political divide that is too large, too wide, too much of a gap to even merge and to come together anymore and to talk things out. The ship has sailed. We've long passed that point. People are literally getting murdered now. It's over. And as far as I can see, both sides, they want war. Now, as for the killer, the individual of which shot Charlie Kirk, I'm seeing clips around. Here we have one clip from Twitter. As you can see, I'm going to play it again for you guys, and I'm going to slow it down. There's this individual right here on the roof, of which we can see right here.
What's especially wild is that I saw videos of a person catching the person laying on the roof before it even happened.
You can see him running. Right, so obviously that was the shooter. I mean, who else would it be standing on a random building that can see Charlie Kirk from a pretty good vantage point? Here we have another video from someone named Pete who posted a video of someone.
Let's say if Donald Trump's security detail was in charge, dude, they would have definitely seen this. Like, they would have took this guy out yesterday. And I find it so stupid that some people want to be woke so bad that they're like, oh, like, look at the way his shirt moved and that the F in his shirt disappeared. So this must be like a fake situation. It's AI generated. Like, bro, why would they fake that? Not everything has to be like a conspiracy theory, bro. Like, it's exactly what just happened. A mentally unstable person shot Charlie Kirk. That's it, bro. Nothing about, oh, he faked his death. Oh, this is just to push some propaganda.
Laying flat on a building of which we believe to be the shooter.
Fucking right up.
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
You would think that. So there's somebody on the roof right there? Just saying.
Huh.
He just ran from where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in. And now he's right there.
Not gonna lie, this is a major security flaw and oversight
Major.
of the people who were running security for Charlie. Honestly, I don't know what was going on, but apparently they were too relaxed. They thought nobody would actually pull up and clap this man for his opinions. Listen, we live in a very dangerous world. People are that offended by people's political takes and opinions, of which apparently break their worldview so much to the point to where that person who was espousing those opinions in their mind needs to be exterminated, unfortunately. But here we have a video of the alleged shooter, of which I'm now hearing
It was not this guy. It was another guy. I'll put a picture up on the screen. The guy only got caught because his father turned him in for, I'm pretty sure, the $100,000. The government only put up $100,000. I thought like at least $1 million, but his dad turned him in, so I guess it was enough. But wow.
And again, as a content creator, this is especially scary to me because I don't do politics like that, but I do have sometimes controversial opinions out here. Imagine we get to a point to where now it surpasses politics and it just goes on to social commentary, of which I do, and people want to kill me and clap me for an offensive take I may have had for an idol or celebrity that they liked, or some type of political organization that I may have trolled or memed, and somebody took that personally and now wants to take me out. Guys, again, we've reached the point of no return. Whether this was a black ops operation, whether this was done by the government, CIA, FBI, some type of governmental agency, militia set to kind of destabilize our society and the fabric of unity that, I mean, we basically don't have, or whether or not this was some rogue leftist lunatic out here trying to take out Charlie because he's a Christian, God-fearing man who I suppose has traditional American values, of which a lot of people don't like today. Whether either of those scenarios is the real one, I do not support it. I wholly disavow it, and I genuinely think that this day of which this man has been killed, he's officially become a martyr. Because keep in mind, literally half or more of the country believes in what Charlie Kirk believes in. So you guys, by killing him, or your quote unquote side, although I don't do the whole identity politics thing, I don't believe in necessarily aligning myself with any sides, but by a side killing his side, you're only letting the people who support him know that if you can kill him, you will kill them. By killing him, you've now shown the people who aligned with his beliefs that you wouldn't mind taking their lives away too, stripping them from their families, their children, their wives, their loved ones.
It's just going to further the divide in America, and people are just going to be so much more polarized because this happened, and it's going to justify people hating the other side even more because this happened. Like I said, I don't care about politics. I feel like it's just another identity people have in order to, justify the things they believe in and blame the other side for the things that they don't. It should never be a first resort to kill somebody. It honestly just shows how weak your mental is. Like, hearing somebody else's perspective makes you want to hurt them. Like, honestly, that is just deplorable and sick and honestly weak. I hope Charlie Kirk is resting in peace and that his family finds closure with the fact that the person got caught. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time.
Head to the stars, 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 head to the stars.